Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, bringing you another exciting card show recap and review just for you, my friends. I appreciate each and every one of you. And the last video from a card show, or my pickups from a card show, I guess more accurately, reflects that. You guys shared a lot of love on that one, and I really do appreciate it. So I wanted to bring you another one. I go to card shows pretty often. There's ones, I'm lucky enough to have ones in the area pretty much every weekend. Obviously with the National coming up, there's a little bit less because I think everybody's trying to save their money, and even dealers know that they're gonna be less people spending less money, than any other time of the year. But I'm still going to continue to go because, I mean, there's still plenty of people looking to make some deals. As I said, almost every weekend, it's something fun to do, and don't always spend a ton of money. So this, like, for example, this time, my usual budget's usually in like the 150 range. This one, I was planning on spending close to that, but just didn't really find enough of, the kind of things that I'm after. Rookies, second years, Metal Universe, Showdown, yada yada. I think anybody that's watched these in the past knows the kind of stuff that I tend to look for. So with that in mind, this one only ended up costing me $80 for everything that you see in front of you. We're going to go through it and basically let you know the total value, the best value card at the end, like we usually do, and give you a little overview of the show. We'll start with these guys here in the card savers or whatever, and I'll swap these out because these are just a pain to put in the rookie box as they are. But I got Tony Taters on the Heritage from, I guess, 2018, same year as Shohei's rookie. Gonna be was in the All-Star game, so pretty awesome. I kind of thought that he should have made it on his own merits rather than as a replacement for Kyle Tucker, but maybe that's just the Oriole fan coming out of me. I think he's played extremely well this year. Jason Hayward, first Bowman card. First time I've ever seen that. These were all basically $1, something like that. Like I said, the total was $80. Some of the cards were a little bit more than others, but at the same time, I just like to do an overall value, an overall average, that kind of deal. So basically at $80, that works out to be around $2 a card in terms of cost. It's about $1.80. So Jason Hayward, first Bowman. We got ourselves a Darren Sproles Bowman rookie card. Thought that was really cool. Another one of those real utility backs there for a while. Golden Tate, Topps Chrome rookie. I think he spent some time, was it with the Giants toward the end of his career even? But I think his best years were up in Detroit when he had Megatron on the other side. And we have some Fleer Metal Universe from '99. Nice Steve Young. And lastly, of course, I'm going looking for Ripkins. Nice 1984 All-Star card. So, not bad there at all. But this was a nice show. It was a small show. Probably less than 30 tables, if I had to guess. It's not a show that I usually frequent because it's in the realm of almost an hour away from me. But I went just to, scope it out, see if it's a show that maybe I should think of going to more often than not. And likely not going to be going back to it because it's not situated in the best part of town. And, it's just one of those deals where the place that they have it in is, kind of dark, and it's not the cleanest. It's just, I don't know. It all reeks of like just not the best card show, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's just better places to have it in terms of, like I said, better lighting. The place was hot, and obviously it's hot right now, but you really got to work on keeping the places cool. But at the same time, that's just not what happened here. They had the doors open, which, I mean, that did next to nothing. That just kind of brought in the hot air. But so not one I'll probably be going back to. I think it was also like $5 per person to get in, which is pretty steep in my opinion, especially nowadays when people don't have a ton of money. But yeah, I went there looking for some Kershaw rookies and actually was able to come away with a couple. His Bowman rookie and his Upper Deck rookie. I think it's Upper Deck Timeline, something like that. Yeah. But Really nice cards, not ones I've had in the collection. Or actually, I do have a version of this, but I think this one's a better kind of copy of it. The Bowman I don't have, and I still need to look for his tops as well. Bonafide Hall of Famer. Guy's just incredible. They were marked at 25 and 12. Ended up getting a deal. I think, maybe 30 bucks, something like that. But, as we know, pitchers don't really sell all that well. So it was surprising to see them even with that price tag on them when you look at the different things on eBay and such. Then, let's move along to, I don't know, this was part of the same deal, kind of a throw-in. Oscar Thompson from Monopoly, just a purple, prism or speckle, whatever in the world they call it. One of the better rookies in the set. And at the same time, you guys know I don't really do basketball that much, but I do enjoy the Monopoly stuff because I do play the game. So trying to pick them up whenever I find them, especially when they're $1 or $2 a card, because it's just easier to buy them. As with almost anything, right? It's easier to buy them, as singles than it is to buy them as anything else. So, that came out way wrong. Blaster boxes, you just never know what you're going to get. I mean, maybe you'll get something numbered, maybe you'll get absolute junk, or stuff you already have. This I thought was pretty cool. A speed insert or something of Michael Jordan retires. Had a look at it. It's like a set that Upper Deck did back in '95. After Jordan decided to call it a career in terms of baseball. But really nice. I thought it was cool, and definitely going to pick it up for $1. I mean, whether or not it's considered a rookie or whatever, it's always arguable when it comes to Jordan, since he didn't make it into the the league. And then you have another 99 Metal Universe, Terrell Davis, old TD. Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. Rookie card. A little dent here, a little ding here, but overall not bad. Again, I think they were asking just $1 for it, so take that all day long for such a good player. Now we got a little Fitzmagic rookie card. Not going to pass that up, and I'm sure it's not going to be worth a ton or anything. Or, well, to be fair, it's not worth a ton or anything. But, I mean, come on, the guy had a really long career. Personally, I even forgot that he played for the Rams. But not bad. Again, for $1. Torrey Holt, rookie from Skybox Dominion. Excellent wide receiver for the Rams for a while. Aiden Hutchinson, rated rookie from Optic. Another one that was... So some of these have things on the back, but the kid was basically asking just $1 for anything, no matter what it was marked. Now this I thought was pretty cool. Didn't plan it, but it all came from the same guy. Rookies of the current Hall of Fame class, or the I guess maybe you still call it the upcoming Hall of Fame class. They are the Hall of Fame inductees. Got a Patrick Willis, and Andre Johnson, and Devin Hester. How cool is that? I thought that was really cool that he happened to have those. And again, they were marked for a few bucks, but just $1 is all I really wanted for them. And I love the sharp white on the Willis. And just excellent, excellent players. I mean, I don't have to say a whole bunch more. Obviously, they're going into the Hall of Fame. Got a Julio Jones rookie. Topps rookie. Not bad. Maybe he gets into the Hall one day. He certainly was an excellent player for some time in the league. And Cal Ripken Jr., this is one of those pop-up things. Forget exactly what they're called, but they were made by Leaf back in '87. You fold them out and they pop up and they kind of look like that. I thought that was neat. Definitely not going to be popping it out of there for those that are wondering. Just going to, add it to the collection. I thought that was cool. Maybe if I get another one, maybe we'll pop it out and kind of show you how it works. A 10th anniversary Upper Deck preview, Cal Ripken Jr. And a score from, what is this, 96 or something? 97, close enough. Not bad. Another insert. As you guys know, love the 90s, early 2000s insert. Sammy Sosa on the Power Players, which I think is from 99. Yes, it is. Really, really cool stuff. And then some metal, some more metal. Troy Gloss on the Neophytes, which was kind of like, I don't think the guys were necessarily rookies, but the Neophytes, basically was a subset or a insert set that had a lot of the younger promising players in it. And we all know that Troy Glaus had a pretty nice career for the California Angels at the time. Same with Darren Erstad, MLPD, and Big Mac, MLPD. Those are pretty cool, right? And now the last little bunch here. This was such an interesting deal. So once again, they were basically a $1 box that the guy gave me a deal on. But they were all marked for what turned out to be crazy prices. I don't think a single one of these cards was worth the price that's on it. So I don't know if maybe this was Beckett pricing or something like that he was going off of. And what's interesting is these were kind of tossed into the $1 box, I guess the day of the show or something like that. But he also had, you know, singles sitting on the table like this, you know, with the same kind of price tags on them. But once I saw these in the value box, I was like, man, the ones on the table are just definitely going to be overpriced. You know, he said he'd work with me on price on those too, but I was like, you know, no thank you, you know, in the nicest possible way. I was like, I'm relatively certain, in my mind, I'm relatively certain it's just too far or too high of a markup to get a decent deal on. But a couple more of the purple speckle parallels from Monopoly, Devin Booker and DeMar DeRozan. As I said, neither worth $5 and $4. Same with the Irving, the Harden, the Reeves, the Markkanen, and the Jarris Walker. You know, marked for all kinds of different prices, $3, $4, $5, few $5 ones. I mean, these are just base cards. They're not numbered or anything like that. So, I mean, looking up sales and stuff like that. I mean, I don't do it at the show. I do it later on for videos like this. I don't think a single one of these was worth more than $1. So I just don't understand where that price comes from. Matt McLean, nice rookie card, excellent player. Bitten by a bit of the injury bug, but I think he'll recover, so why not pick up a purple hot box one. And Curtis Mead, also a short print and a promising young rookie from Heritage, the white border parallel. This I thought was pretty cool. The Pasquatch himself, the rookie debut color match, Royal Blue. We know these aren't numbered, they're just retail parallels, but thought that was really nice. And I think the kid's a pretty darn good player. So I'll pay $1 for that any day. This one was the most outrageous. As you can see here, Chris Murphy, rookie for the Red Sox. I'm not even super aware of you know, his stats or how he's doing this season, so I would say that he's definitely not doing anything to warrant the $20. But this is the team border parallels. You can see the Boston symbol along the side there, but not worth $20. I think when I looked it up, it was worth $3, $4, something like that. Nothing too great. Samad Taylor, numbered to 2024. Why not? You know, once again, I'll pick up a gold card for $1. JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba, first Bowman. This is the pink refractor that comes in the retail, I believe. Not worth $10. And the Anthony Richardson. This is from the Allen and Ginter. You know, sort of a rookie, but not really, because it's a Topps card or whatever you want to call it. So, and not worth $10. I think it was worth maybe $2. This one had a little bit of value to it. So the Garrett Cole from Big League. I mean, like I said, I normally go picking up, you know, Orioles, rookies, second years, that kind of stuff. This obviously is not. It's also a Yankee, but it's a red foil, which, if I remember correctly, is a super rare. Was actually worth, I believe, more than the $5, if I remember right. I want to say the comps I saw were putting it at 6, 7, 8, somewhere in that range. So probably the best value out of all of this deal. And we got Bryce Terang, nice numbered. I believe the 999s are retail parallels in Heritage from last year. Adley Rushman, I'll pick that up any day of the week, especially for $1. Would not pay $10 for it, but it's the Topps Chrome version of Stars of MLB. And lastly, Junior Camanero's Pro Debut. Definitely not worth $5. Not even sure. I don't even think he's been called up yet this year, but I could be wrong about that. Feel free to correct me in the comments. But so there you have it. That's all my pickups from the show. As I said, they costed a total of $80. The total, or the cost per card was about $1.82 to be exact. And the total value was $73.50. So for the first time, the value boxes kind of drove me a little bit wrong, if you want to put it that way. We did not prevail when it came to value box searching and searching for all that good value. Perhaps I was tricked by all these high price tags. But the best value card to come out of all these was the Bowman Clayton Kershaw. Again, if you want to look at it as the cards were, as I do, where it's $1.80 or so a card, this card ended up being worth about $12. You know, again, condition sensitive or so if you want to round it down to even $10, it's still the best value out of all the cards here. And I believe the second one was the Upper Deck Kershaw rookie, followed by the Garrett Cole from Big League. So, listen, you win some, you lose some, but overall, I still recommend value box hunting, value box searching, whatever you want to call it. The Nationals coming up, some of the best value boxes I've ever seen, so do not neglect your value boxes, folks, just because we had a small setback here and we did not, or we failed to, you know, have a greater value than our cost and have a little bit of a return here. But it's the name of the game. It's a lot of fun. I got some awesome cards to add to the rookie box and other parts of my PC. So, and I got to make an awesome video for you guys that I hope you guys enjoy. So if you could head down below, hit the subscribe button, click the like while you're there. If you enjoy these card show recaps and reviews, I'll certainly be sure to do more. So like I said, there's tons and tons of them in the area. I'm blessed to have one almost every weekend. I don't go every weekend because, let's just say, I'm not independently wealthy, but you know, few of us are. But you know, I go maybe every other weekend or something like that, because it's just a fun way to waste a little bit of time and just have some fun. But the last thing I want to do, guys, as always, oh, if I forgot to say it, we do put out videos every Monday and Friday. But the last thing I want to say is just how big I am with gratitude. I try to thank you guys every single time for everything, and as you guys are just incredible. You've helped more than I could ever tell you in a video like this, in terms of just, you know, helping with my obsessive compulsive tendencies and just allowing me to, you know, be a part of such a great community and you know, perhaps a contributor to that community. And just thank you from the absolute bottom of my heart. And I look forward to, you know, having some discussions in the comments, perhaps meeting some of you in the real world. But with that said, I'll quit yammering and get you guys on out of here. I will catch you in the next video. Peace.